What I want you to write down is just the blue. Okay, write 5.2 and then write solving inequalities by multiplication and division. So just write down the blue. And we're going to dedicate 1 minute to this task. Once you get done writing the blue, write the red and then stop. Do not write this. Just write the blue. When you get done with the blue, write the red. Keep going. You got 18 seconds. I'll give you more time for the part in the red. Okay? And now let's do 20 seconds to finish up the red. 13, 11, 9, whatever, 7, 5, third 27, 62, 104. Okay, done. Do we all get it all written down? Try to get it written down. So today, this is what you're going to learn how to do. You're going to learn how to solve inequalities by multiplication. We're not going to get here. The and division part will have to wait for another day. This is what you're going to know how to do by the end of today. Solve inequalities by multiplication. Now, how do you pronounce this? Teeks. Some people say Tex. I always said Teeks. It stands for Texas Essential Knowledge and Skills. Did you know that? These are codes. A stands for algebra, 1. Okay? 2, that's kind of like the big domain that we're studying. And then H is like the subsection. And then A.5b. So there's 2 teeks that are kind of bound up together. And we're going to go over those teeks because when we're talking about the STAR test, we're talking about teeks. Every teek consists of 2 things: knowledge and skills. Okay? So let's look at teek A.2h on page 292. Look down in your book, please. You'll have to move your journal to see this. It's on page 292, left side. Caleb, can you please read the targeted teeks A.2h? Yes, sir, please.
Writing linear inequalities in 2 variables, given a table of values and graph and variable description.
Very good. So write linear inequalities in 2 variables. That would be like x and y. Given a table of values, a graph, and a verbal description. The skill is write. Okay, that's the verb. Write linear inequalities. All right. Now let's read. Let's have Victor. You're good at reading. Read A.5b.
Solve linear inequalities in 1 variable, including those for which the application of the
Distributed
property is necessary and for which variables are included on both sides.
Good job. What's the main verb in that one? Solve. Well, the distributive is part of it, okay? So you're right, because it's kind of a compound sentence, right? So solve, and the other one was write. So write and solve. That's what we're going to have to learn how to do. Which one of these are we focusing on today? The first one or the second one? The second one, because it's solve, right? Right? And yeah, so mostly we'll be focused on A.5b today. You will see every one of these teeks on the STAR test. Okay, so this is really immediately useful to you in getting this right on the STAR test. Now I want you to direct your attention over to this board over here. I'm going to swing the camera around, and we're going to do an activity. You'll get to work together in groups. All right, nobody will feel called out because you'll get to work together. Let's see how many people are in this room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we can do groups of 2, and I can split you up into 6 groups. Or we can do groups of 3, and I'll split you up into 4 groups. I think I'm going to do groups of 3. Okay, that means less opportunity to feel called out. So what we're going to do is today we're going to be using something called, ladies and gentlemen, outline formatting. Don't write this down, just watch. This is what I mean by outline formatting. First, we start with a Roman numeral, and then we indent, and then we do a big capital letter, and then we indent, and then we do a number, and then we indent, bro. And then we do a little letter, and then we indent, and then we do a little Roman numeral. This right here is called a Romanette because it's like a little Roman numeral, okay? And so if you wanted to tell me this location, you would say I.A.1.A.I. Okay? So this is what you're going to write down. Big Roman numeral I. And then you're going to write down warm up. Okay? Warm up. And I'm going to create 4 warm-up exercises that you're going to work in groups. So we'll do, that was our next step, A, I.A. And here's my first example. 6. Okay, so I got to do one more. Okay, so here's how I want to do this. TJ, Riley, Z, y'all are going to be in a group, okay? You probably see where I'm going with this, right? Jocelyn, Cassie, Devin, y'all are going to be in a group. Keith, Eduardo, Victor, y'all are going to be in a group. And Caleb, if you would just hop back one desk for this part. You, Kylie, and Kimberly are all going to be in a group, okay? So what I want you to do is I actually want you to physically move your desks to be in groups. Okay, let's do that over the next 20 seconds. Quickly move your desks to be in groups. Move the desks to be in groups. Oh my gosh, we got to get the desks moved. The world will fall apart if we don't get this done. We got 7 seconds, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Uh-oh, it's over. We did it. Good job. Now, there are 4 problems up on the board, okay? I want this group here to do problem A, and I'm going to tell you how to do it. I want this group over here to do problem B, this group with TJ in it. Keith group, I want C. Devin group, I want D. Okay? Now, here's how you answer these questions. These questions are true, false questions. There's nothing to solve. You just tell me, is it true or false? Now I'm going to put 4 minutes on the clock. Well, I'll put 5 minutes on the clock. I want you to talk to one another, and I want you to do your question first as a group, and then I want you to try to work together to get the other 4 answered. So everybody's going to answer all 4, but you're going to deal with your specific one. So hurry up, start talking to one another and get these answers done. Make sure you talk about what these symbols mean and you answer, is it true or false?
We got C right.
What'd I say? Yeah, I think I did, yeah. No calculators. You know what this symbol means? Yeah. So you're looking for a number that when you multiply that number by itself, it equals the number inside, okay? You guys are doing good. Just make sure you're talking.
We're done. We're done.
You never, well, then do the other problems. Make sure you're talking. Caleb, Kylie, Kimberly, make sure we're talking. Never had a problem talking before. Let's make sure we're talking now.
That's
Oh, I'm gonna, we did take a break. Yeah, I know. Because
I need this group over here to talk more. Y'all need to be talking more. This group here, you guys are doing good talking. This group back here is doing very good. See, I hear a very good talking coming from over here. Good job. Okay. I want you guys talking. I'm always telling you not to talk. This time I want you to talk. All right.
We're done.
All right, good. You got 2 minutes and 4 seconds to just check your work over. Make sure you did all 4 problems and start thinking about which one of you is going to come up to the front of the classroom.
Wait, we can go already? Or after the time?
Okay, it looks like we might be ahead of schedule. Can I stop it?
Yeah.
Good. We're ahead of schedule. Good. Now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, stay focused, please. Look up here. Everybody look up here. Now, did you nominate someone from your groups to come up here? Nominate. Do the nomination.
No.
Right?
No.
You've got 10 seconds to nominate somebody. 9, 7, 23, spur to 5. Okay, here we go. Done? Okay, now I want the people, remember I gave each of your groups a specific problem. I want your emissary to come up here, grab one of these markers, and actually write down true or false, okay, next to your problem. You have 1 minute to do it. So please come up and write down true or false.
I'll take my chisel.
let's do it. You're on your way to being finished with your work for today. Good job.
Yeah, see?
Okay. It's like
Hey, which one we have?
Look back at the audience.
Y'all had B, T.
No, we didn't.
Y'all did.
No, we didn't. Okay, that's fine.
Why does this look so bad? I don't want to write it down, Miss Morelli.
Okay. Did we get an answer on
TJ, you
B?
had B. TJ, you had
You have one.
No, I gave it to him. I gave it to this group here.
Thank you. What was it?
B.
I thought we got C.
No, you got B.
We still got it right, so it don't matter. It didn't
Okay,
take-
go run up and write something down.
It didn't take no brain time.
You can hit stop on that as well. Thanks, sir. Okay, let's see. He's gonna get two of them right then. Let's see. Okay. All right, run it, sit down, TJ. Good job. Now, everybody listen. Let's see how we did, okay? First of all, you guys are doing really good today. I want to praise you for that. Now, let's go through this, okay? What is this symbol called?
Less than.
Less than. What is this symbol called?
Greater than or equal to?
Great job. What is this symbol called?
Less than.
How about this symbol?
What is the power? Oh,
Greater than or equal to.
Greater than or equal to. Okay, so what we're gonna say here,
I thought you was talking about the thing of a 25.
okay. Here's how you say this. Is 6 less than 14?
Yeah.
Yes, therefore it's true. So whoever had this group, good job, okay? Nice job. Let's look at B. Now, this was a little more complicated because it involves substituting the 3 in for the x. So it's is 3x greater than or equal to 9 when x equals 3? So we have to say, well, 3 times 3 is, what's 3 times 3? 9. Is 9 greater than or equal to 9? Yeah, because there's an or there. 9 is not greater than 9, but 9 is equal to 9, so that's true. Therefore, T is right. So, TJ, good job. You even had 1 second to do it, and you got this right. Now, C.
Yes.
So here's what we're looking at, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
Maybe. 9 minus x less than 4 when x is 5. Now let's substitute in the 5. What is 9 minus 5?
4.
Is 4 less than 4? No. Therefore, this is false. Good job. And finally, I threw a bit of a curveball here. This symbol, we call this the square root symbol, but this is actually called a radical sign. It just happens to be indexed to 2, and we call that square root. So this is the square root of 25 is fine for now. Wait till you get older, this will mean something else. But the square root of 25, right now we'll only consider positive roots. The square root of 25 is 5. He knew this. Good job. He being Caleb. Good job, Caleb. So now, this group that had this one, wherever y'all are, is 5 greater than or equal to 5? Yes. Therefore, this is true. So let's give everybody a round of applause. All of them are right. Great job. Great job. Okay. Now, so far, you're doing very good. There is so little work left to do that I want you to know you're so close to being done, okay? If you could just stay focused for a couple more minutes, I would be deeply appreciative. But first, you are going to take 1 minute. Listen, 1 minute. And put the desks exactly like they were when you first came in here. Go, hurry up. Get the desks back together, please. Get those desks back together. TJ, while you're getting the desks back together,
I got a soup because I got
get a
2 right.
suit because you got 2 right.
Did I get a soup? I hit the wrong.
You know, you're fat.
Let's not, yeah. All right. Now, you guys, direct your attention over to the right board, please. Thank you for making my room look Good again? Let's go over here. And we're gonna go to the right board. Sorry, Caleb, you're on camera there.
Maybe famous.
Yeah, you're famous. Okay? Okay, so now, back in your math journals. Here all mine. Back in your math journals. Oh, sorry. I want you to write down Roman numeral 2. Look at this, we're so far ahead of schedule that the timer is running out after we move on. Let's look over here and write down just the black, okay? Just the black. I want you to write down Roman numeral 2, multiplication, property of inequalities. It's boring. I know it's boring. I know that right now this is the sound. It's like nails going down the chalkboard. My voice is boring you. It's okay. Just do it. Write down 2 Roman numeral and then multiplication, property of inequalities, and then do an indent, and then do a big A dot definition. Do not write the green. Do not write the green.
Wait, what?
Here's what you're doing. You're just doing the black part. Just write the black. Don't write the green. Whatever you do, don't write the green. When I was a little boy, my dad had a stick shift car with an emergency handbrake. Okay? He told me never to pull it while he was driving. And as a kid, first thing I wanted to do was pull it, right? But he told me, he actually said it was an ejector seat. So he said, you can pull it so he changed it. He said, no, go ahead and pull it. He said, it's an ejector seat. You will go flying straight out the back, out of the car. And it was a convertible. So I would reach and then I'd stop. And my little 5-year-old brain was like, don't do it, bro. Don't test it. And I didn't know, I literally thought that was an ejector seat until I was about 16 years old. I thought it was an ejector seat. Now you know something about me. You wonder what level of intelligence was required to become a teacher, sir? Not that much. Okay, now, the multiplication property of inequalities. That's what we're going to learn today. Now, we're going to end up writing this boring green text. But first, we're going to direct our attention back to this board. And we're going to do another activity. Okay? Go back over here to this board. Let's try to get this thing to focus. Let's do some examples so that we understand what this is. Now, before we do some examples, we need to understand the definition. So look on page 292, down here, under words. Under words, right here. Look here, and here, right here.
I'll read it.
Yes, I will love that. If you read it, you get a suit. Okay? And here you go, read here. All right, Z's gonna read it. Go for it, sir.
If both sides of the inequality that is true are multiplied by a positive number, the resulting inequality is also true.
Thank you, sir. And for that, to get the soup, would you just read it one more time and read it more slowly and let me stop you as you go so we can make some points?
Absolutely. If both sides.
Stop. Okay. Okay, look. So let me just do an inequality, all right? So if both sides, so here, go ahead. Go ahead, sir.
Okay. Of an inequality.
Stop. This is an inequality, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That is true.
Stop. Now, is this true?
Yes.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is the way I keep stopping him because if anything that he said didn't show up here, we would need to stop this. Okay, so now keep going.
That is true are multiplied by a negative number.
Wait, hold on. You're reading the one below it. Go back up top.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is true are multiplied by a positive number.
Stop. Okay, so now look, we're gonna multiply both sides by a positive number, and we're gonna let Riley, it's gonna be her first moment to answer in class. She just gets to, all she has to do is make up a number between 1 and 10.
Yeah, 5.
Okay, 5.
Are you wrong?
So
No, for real.
now look, y'all write this down, please, in your journals. Write this down, because this is the multiplication property of inequalities. What these parentheses mean is, what does it mean? What does it mean when we have parentheses?
We're gonna multiply by something.
We're gonna multiply by something. Now Riley's number was 5, okay? Now I'm gonna call on some more people. Jocelyn, what is 5 times 4?
I think it's like 20.
20, very good. So we're gonna write down 20. Now, let me call on Devin.
40.
What is, thank you, 8 times 5 is 40. Okay, we're very close to being done, folks. We're very close. We're gonna get done early because this class is fast. Would you mind just picking up after it says multiplied by a positive number?
The resulting inequality is also true.
Thank you. Now you can get your soup. Now look at this. Is this inequality also true? Look at the inequality.
Yes, it is.
20 is less than 40. So guys, this really isn't all that hard. What it's saying is, if the original blue inequality was a true statement, and then you multiply both sides by a positive number, then the inequality that results is guaranteed to be true. It's a law of mathematics, okay? So what I want to do now is do some more examples with you, all right? Make sure you understand this. Okay, I'm going to do an example here. No, this one, I don't like this one. I want to do another example here.
That is true. That is very true.
You write it down?
Yeah, write this down.
Yes, that is correct. No.
And guys, we're going to do these together as a group, so no one's going to feel called out here.
Yes, that's true.
Okay. Okay, so what I want to do first is let you guys get these written down. That's what I want to do first. Show me your hand when you, just raise your hand real quick when you're finished writing all 3 of these down. Okay? Great. Thank you. Great. Appreciate it. Okay, awesome. Wonderful. Wonderful, great, lovely, perfect. Other superlatives. I'm just thinking up words. Amazing. Indubitable. Yeah. Okay. All right, let's evaluate now. Is this true?
Yes. No.
Yeah.
What is this symbol?
Crazy.
Is 4 greater than 3? Yes. Okay, so good. This passes the test. Now, does this pass the test? Is 5 less than or equal to 10x when x is 1/2?
Not.
It's equal to it.
It's equal to it because 10, look, I want to make sure we get this math. Everybody, I don't want anybody to get caught here. So this is 10 times 1/2. Look up here, please. 10 times 1 over 2 is 10 over 2. What's 10 divided by 2? 5. Okay. Is 5 less than or equal to 5? It's equal to, so it's true. Now, is 9 greater than 8 minus x when x is 4? Yeah, because 8 minus 4, that would be 9 is greater than, what's 8 minus 4? 4. Okay, so the easy number to multiply, like it says in the definition, if both sides of an inequality that is true are multiplied by a positive number, the resulting inequality is also true. So 1 is kind of a stupid number to test because that's just easy. But let's test 2. 2 is a positive number, right? It's the easy one. So let's multiply both sides of these by 2. Okay. Well, what's 2 times 4?
8.
Is 8 still greater than 6? Good. Now, let's multiply both sides here. And remember, we're actually coming over here. Let's multiply both sides here by 2. 2 times 5, 10. Is that less than or equal to 10? Yes. And then here, it's 9 greater than 4. We multiply both sides by 2. 9 times 2 is 18. Is 18 greater than 8? Okay, now I want to show you an example of where this breaks down. And this leads into what we're going to study next, which is the division property. Watch this, okay? Watch this closely. 8 is less than 16. Is that true?
Yes.
Now, what if I multiply it by -2? What is -2 times 8?
4. No, 16.
-16, right? Write this down, please. This is important. And then what is 16 times -2?
32.
-32.
Negative. Right? I thought a negative times a negative was 5. Oh, never mind.
Okay?
Wrong thing.
So here's what I want you to ask yourself. If I bring down that symbol, is this statement right here true?
Yes.
I want you to read it out loud, Z. Say it.
What?
Say this with me. -16
is less than.
is less than -32.
False.
What's the correct statement?
Is greater than.
Okay, now look. All you had to do is flip the symbol. You see that? Now that's a peek ahead at the division rule, okay? Now to finish today, all you have to do, and you have to do this, I'm going to come around and look in your journals to make sure it's there. To finish today, and you guys have really impressed me today, I have to tell you. I just want you to write down the green, and that's it, you're done. There's no homework, you have to finish writing down the green. And then because you're my last class, I would really appreciate it. And I will reward you with allowing you to go get 2 pieces of candy. If you would please go and stack your books.
What do you want?
I'm going to have you stack them over here where I've got this guy. So you're done when you finish writing that down? Oh, listen to this. Sounds like there's some broken glass in there. Let's just throw this out. Yeah. I'm going to come around and look. Great notes, great notes. Appreciate it. Good job today. Good job. Great notes. Okay. I'm impressed by everybody in here. Y'all are really, you did a good class today. You know, it's not a teacher's success when your class is good. It's the student's success when the class is good. So I truly mean this, TJ. I sincerely appreciate that you guys were a very good class for me today. Thank you. And I'll try to make it worth your time and make it up to you. Appreciate you guys. So let's just finish writing it. And then you're done once you go put that book up for me. And make sure all the spines of the book, like the title Algebra 1, you see how I'm OCD about it? I want them all facing the same direction. Okay? Thank you so much. Great job today. I'm very proud of you.